Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to work on some amazing shoots, complicated, challenging, and tough conditions.
Really just let the footage speak for itself. Soaring above the Manhattan skyline made for a really great piece.
It really takes the industry veteran experience that JPI has.
This project had to be up there with one of the most challenging. The team we worked with had been working on a project like this, New York City wingsuit project, for years. We got a call from Red Bull in March asking us to help them produce this piece. Obviously very thrilled about the idea and the opportunity to work on something of this size and magnitude. We had one chance to capture them jumping and flying over Manhattan. If we didn't get it, it never happened. So to make sure that everything was coordinated properly, we had the Red Bull Air Force come in early and we went up to the ranch.
It was awesome to see all members from all these different teams get together, finally sit down, look at maps, and really talk shop. You had the Cineflex pilot, we had the pilot of Heli B, we had our DP, we had our director J.J. Albert, we had members of Red Bull, and then obviously the most important component, we had the Red Bull Air Force there. So to have all these minds finally sit down in one location and talk about the jump was absolutely paramount.
Unfortunately, the first 2 days we were up there planning to shoot practice rounds, we were rained out. So it ended up pushing everything back, cut our delivery time in half.
Between just the jumpers and their formation and Andy Farrington being able to know the distance that he had to fly behind them, have all these elements and all these factors work correctly, you needed to have a practice day and do multiple attempts, multiple jumps.
A funny story, they jumped out of the plane a little bit early, actually about a mile short of their landing zone.
When they were going through the sky, they saw what they thought was the landing zone. Opened up their chutes and it turned out to be...
It's a cupcake convention going on. So we landed there and just had one of the little mini cupcakes. Probably a lot of cupcakes up in here.
I've never been to a cupcake festival.
So, manifest destiny, I guess.
The deliverables for this project were pretty straightforward, but the challenge was the turnaround time. We needed to get the VNR done the same day. We had about 4 hours to get that done. We needed to get the action clip done within 24 hours, as well as a social clip, as well as the POV clip, and then the story clip, we had about 72 hours to finish.
It's one thing when you've got to deliver on a short timeline. It's another thing when you have to do that edit and it's shot on 10 to 35 cameras.
Camera locations were we had 2 cameras on the barge, 1 camera in a hotel on the 16th floor on the Manhattan side. We had 2 cameras on the Jersey side in Jersey City. We had 1 Cineflex camera up on a helicopter, a camera in the plane as well.
The most important camera position was going to be on top of Andy Farrington's head. Shooting the new Red Epic Dragon would give us the best chance for success. Once we got it down to less than 10 pounds, we knew we were golden.
We had about 15 GoPros mounted on the plane, as well as on all the athletes. We ended up shooting several Sony F5s and F55s. We needed to record to ProRes right away so that we could come back and edit without any transcode time. We added Pix240 recorders to every camera. So for each camera, we were simultaneously recording the RAW as well as ProRes. So when we got back into post, we would be able to edit with them immediately.
Caravan 9339 Bravo departing runway 27.
Moments before the jumpers were about to leap out of the plane, we wanted to utilize some nice nat sound, some sound design to kind of enhance that viewer's experience of being up there in the plane. You know, once that door is opened and that wind comes rushing into the one prop plane, we want to utilize that too to once again kind of bring the viewer into their experience.
You guys ready to make history?
Aircraft jumpers away over in the vicinity just west of Freedom Tower out of 7,500.
We had to make sure that we had everything sorted properly so that we weren't stepping on each other's toes just because this was a team project. We had Zach Citarella to play the role of assistant editor. We had Ryan Ivanoff and myself kind of taking 2 different forks of the spear, basically, going to deliver both the action and the story clip. Having the cameras all tuned in advance to an REC 709 look also saved us a tremendous amount of time.
In the end, I think Red Bull and everyone was really excited about the outcome. I think I got great impressions worldwide. The project and the shoot and the production went off without a hitch. As a small independent production company, we were thrilled with the opportunity, thrilled with the outcome, and it was just a super exciting event to work on.